Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. This morning we're moving these are the 2- and 3-year-old bulls. These are the ones that will be marketed here pretty soon. There's a couple steers in here too. We got a couple people that wanted steers, a steer or two, and they picked up their bulls, and so they're gonna bring home a steer with their bull. Anyway, they are really putting the weight on. You can tell the older ones are slicked off a little better than the 3-year-olds are slicked off better than the 2-year-olds. And that's a steer right there. It's a nice bull. There's another nice one. This would be a 3-year-old. He's one that we're going to be selling here pretty soon. I think he's been in the mud. He's got mud all over his face. There's another one down there we're going to be selling, private treaty. Both of these are going to be auctioned. These are both 3 and 4. Actually, 2 of these are 4-year-olds. And we got so much bull power, we don't need them. So we're going to be turning in 5 to 6 2-year-olds with ours, with our herd. That's going to be July 1st. And then we've got a bunch of these are going out to customers on May 31st. So what we're doing is giving them big areas, just basically flushing them out in all this grass, giving them all they can eat. And they're doing good. That steer's so fat, he can hardly walk. So what Alex did there is he just rolled the wire up, and we're gonna we got a quick coupler over there where that white post is. We're gonna move the water tank, so we've actually back fencing them. And what I've been doing, we're gonna be bringing the cows in here in about a month. So I'm just going behind them and clipping the seed heads off, paddock by paddock. If I do, 3 acres a day or whatever, I'm not doing it every day, but every other day. It takes you about 30 minutes just to knock this off. And when the cows come in here, it's gonna be super, super vegetative. Just a ton of leaf. And when the plant puts the stem up and the seed, it's a signal to the plant to quit growing leaves. And of course, all this seed will be dried by then, and so we're just getting rid of it. I'm just knocking it down. It doesn't take long. I did my calculation the other day. I brush hogged about 10 acres, and it used about 3 gallons of diesel. That was on flat ground. I didn't have it in 4-wheel drive, and it was a nice square piece. I didn't have any bends or turns or hills to climb. Pretty good gas mileage. But it's a 75 horse tractor. It's not a 100 or 200 horse tractor. It's pretty easy on the fuel. That's why I went with the 75 horse. It does a good job. And it's got a cab on it, so you don't have to worry about the ground bees attacking you when you run over a nest of them. Boy, I remember those days. Oh, brutal. You jump off the tractor because you didn't have a cab and you took off running. And they'd chase you, and I'd be fighting them with my cap, trying to keep them from stinging me, and they'd already stung me on top of my head. And I'd always knock my glasses off. Well, you couldn't stop and get your glasses, you had to keep running. You just kind of, usually when I knocked my glasses off, that's where I'd drop my hat. And just take off, keep running. And go down through the brush and hide in the big old brushy autumn olive. And you could hear those ground bees out there just bzzz, they're wanting a piece of my flesh. Finally, they would go back to where I ran over the nest, and they'd all be buzzing around that big nest. And I could sneak up there usually and turn the tractor off and just get out of there. And then I'd come back at dark with my backup glasses and a flashlight and look in the dark for my glasses that I knocked off. I never did lose a pair, I always found them. Look at this, folks. Hey. What do you think about that Clover, Alex?
It's looking good. Got a good crop over here on the Judy farm.
Yeah, hasn't been any clover seeded here for probably 20 years. And It's just in the seed bank, you know. If you graze it right and let the animals trample it, you can get some pretty darn good clover stands without breaking the bank. I talked to some people at the last conference, and they'd bought some red clover seed, and it's up there $3 to $4 a pound, depending on what kind you buy. And if you put down 3 pounds to the acre at $3 a pound, that's $9 an acre. So if you don't have to do that every year, that's a big cost savings for your farm. Yeah, they're going after it, man. These bulls are gaining like gangbusters. They look good.
They look real good.
Yeah, I'd say they're putting on around 3 pounds a day just on this, you know, given high selection. We're not making them take it to the dirt. They're just getting a really nice graze and chunking on the weight, and then we move them. We got so much grass, folks. The rain, we got another 3/4 of an inch 2 nights ago, and we were dry. We'd went, I know you guys in Arizona are gonna laugh at this, but we'd went about 8 to 10 days. I hate to even say that. We're in clay and rolling hills, and when the wind blows and it gets hot, our moisture is gone. But we're in good shape again. So talking Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, chance of rain. So we'll take it. Look at this dude. What's his number? 237. Okay, so this would be a 3-year-old.
That's the alpha.
Yeah, he is a chunk. Nobody messes with 237. You just can't hardly raise him prettier than that bull. My gosh, he's got a super slick hide, just an awesome set of testicles. Yeah, I don't know if I took a pen. I'm not much of a artist. I don't think I could draw a better picture of a grass genetic bull than him. And he's gonna be for sale. But we're gonna put him on our website auction. He's gonna make somebody one heck of a nice herd bull. Hey, almost hurts your eyes to look at. There's 2 more in here. I can see one over yonder. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. We still got cattle to move, and it's a beautiful morning here on Green Pastures Farm. It's a heavy dew. Our feet are wet, the grass is wet, the cattle are fat, and good time to be alive here. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.